Hey everyone. Today I wanted to dive into a critical but often overlooked aspect of career growth. That is your relationship with the people you report to. Whether it's your direct manager or someone who influences your performance and mobility in the workplace, how you engage with them can shape your career path in powerful ways. A common mistake I see is viewing this relationship as one-sided. That is, the employee's job is simply to perform the tasks, meet expectations, and then wait for feedback from the manager to tell them what direction their career is headed. Let's be real. The relationship should ideally be a partnership. And it should definitely be a two-way street in communication. A lot of people have said that they might not see eye to eye with this statement, as there are interesting power dynamics in the supervisor and employee relationship. I would encourage you to take a different mindset in the approach. You absolutely do have a say in charting what you'd like your career to look like. And as an employee, not only do you have that ability to set the tone and direction, but it's also your right and responsibility. So recently, my client had received feedback that she needed to improve her visibility in order to be seen as a leader. And for her, being seen as a leader meant getting promoted to a different position with elevated responsibility in a way that she was facilitating conversation and really being as a point of contact for a lot of different groups. And she was very disappointed to get the feedback. She had done everything possible. She had received excellent feedback, as an individual contributor from her peers and stakeholders. However, while she was disappointed, she decided to redirect that energy into still reaching that overall big goal that she had in mind, and it was becoming a leader. So she started to brainstorm ways where she could really work on it. So one thing that she ended up doing was, instead of attending meetings that were pretty regular, like daily stand-ups, without being on camera, she would be on camera. And that was a very simple change. And then she also identified that instead of just attending the meeting or speaking when being asked a question, that she would actually go a step further, that she would ask to actually lead a certain section of discussion in these meetings, and not just have it be the same person leading things all the time. But what she did next was really great. And I think it captures this idea of what we're trying to talk about here, that to build your career and to keep growing, it's really important in the way that you engage the people that you're reporting to. She then asked her manager for her input, like, what am I missing? What other things could I be doing to really help me practice and get more in tune with this improving my presence? And she was so glad she asked her this, because she didn't even think of the suggestion that her manager gave. But I think if you were to go to this industry conference next year, you might want to think about taking time to develop a presentation about your time at the conference, who you met, or what sessions you did. If there was something in particular that you learned that we could adopt and actually integrate into the way that we work, that'd be an awesome presentation to share with your peers for learning development. And my client was very delighted to hear that suggestion, because it never even crossed her mind to come up with a presentation and actually share that information and knowledge with her team. With this, there is an immediate connection to the kind of work and effort that my client is doing, and that it's raising attention to it in a way that, is not just some random idea, but it's shared discussion in it. I thought this was a great way that really illustrates this idea of approaching this relationship that you have with managers and other people who are influential in the direction of your career while offering your own ideas too. So, what kind of things have you done to build your career in a way that you're also including your people that you're reporting to? I would love to hear what's worked for you, what hasn't worked. Please comment below.